What's up guys, LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we'd love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And I'm going to give a quick review of Immaculate. It's on Hulu now. I missed this when it was in theaters. I try to see a movie a week in theaters. Sometimes I don't. Like this week I'm not able to get out to see one. Sometimes, some months I only see 3 movies, but when you can only see a movie a week, maybe 3 movies a month, whatever the case may be, you have to pick and choose what you're going to watch. So I wanted to watch Immaculate, I just didn't get to it, so I ended up waiting for it to come out on streaming. And Sydney Sweeney plays a nun, or someone who's getting ready to take her vows and become a nun, and she goes to her new convent, or whatever it's called, and she gets wrapped into this evil organization that is trying to bring about the Antichrist or a demon or something. But they're trying to, get someone pregnant and then have this demon baby come out of them is essentially what's going on here. And I know that Sydney Sweeney had a lot of this. I know this was a passion project for her, so I can definitely respect that. And she did a really good job in this film. I was just introduced to Sydney Sweeney actually with Madam Web. Honestly, I watched Madam Web and I hated it, but I thought she did a good enough job. Shortly after I watched Madam Web, I discovered Anyone But You, and I love that movie. I just fell in love with that movie. I think that movie is one of the best romantic comedies I've ever seen. I've watched it many times this year. And I thought she did a great job in that movie. Very funny, and definitely had good chemistry with Glenn Powell in that movie. So definitely curious to see what she does next. And by the way, I just watched The Voyeurs yesterday. That movie's a mind trip. Yeah. But I digress. Immaculate is what we're talking about. So Immaculate was, this very kind of horror movie, but we've seen it before. Kind of felt very reminiscent of The Omen. And this movie definitely has a mind trip ending where you're like, did she just do that? And the whole film was leading up to this big shocking ending. And yeah, the ending was shocking, but it was a bit of a chore to get there. Like I said, I think Sydney Sweeney did fine, and definitely did a good enough job on this. Her acting was fine, the concept was fine. I just felt like it took way too long to get to where we were going in this film. If I were going to give a positive or negative on this, I'd go slightly negative on it. I just didn't really like it. The ending was crazy. The ending was crazy, and if you're one of those people where if a movie really sticks the landing, you're going to like the film, you're going to like this one. Because it really stuck the landing. It was shocking, and yeah. But it just took way too long to get there. And not nearly enough stuff happened on the way there. So the journey, when you go on vacation and when you go on a road trip, the journey is just as important as the destination, right? Where, on this case, it was all about the destination, and the journey was kind of an afterthought. So for me, the movie overall just didn't work. The ending worked, but overall it just didn't work for me. So that's my take on Immaculate. What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. While you're down there commenting, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.